So this campaign idea, right? The whole thing revolves around having these merchants. They're trying to go forward saying, hey, we want to offer some decent prices and help people out. We're going to give lower prices to people who can't really afford things, higher prices to the people with a lot more money, like these giant corporations, adventuring parties, a pocket full of gold, that kind of stuff. So when you have these merchants going forward trying to do this sort of source of goodwill, but hey, capitalism rears its ugly head, and so it ends up bringing all these other merchants together to try to wipe out the good ones. This is where the adventuring party comes in. See, they would be hired on to try to help out and be bodyguards for these good merchants, but the merchants would inevitably be taken out by the other merchants. So the adventuring party is left by themselves going, well, we have to do something about this because now these merchant kings want to hunt us. So they're bringing this fight against the merchant kings. They're taking them down one after another. The thing is, the whole system has been turned against them, where they can sleep, where they can buy things. The whole, everything that they would normally rely upon instead is being used against them. So pretty much they're fighting the whole market. So all these merchant kings are getting taken down, and the adventurers will eventually win. But the problem is, when you remove such giant pillars in a system, it just creates a void. And what happens with the void, it quickly gets filled in by new players. So a bunch more merchants come in, and even though the adventurers have put their life on the line, tried to change things around, they probably even helped out a little bit, you still end up getting more of these kinds of merchants and corporations and everything, just filling that void back in. So it ends up leaving the adventurers realizing it doesn't matter how many of these merchants we're taking out, we have to fix society itself. That is the end goal. But unfortunately, it's at the end of the campaign, so you can kind of have that, all right, so what does your character do with the remainder of their life kind of thing, and have them try to restructure and help shape society. So it's that moment of realizing that it doesn't really matter if you have power, that immediate moment you go out and try to make immediate changes, unless you're making a structural change to the system itself, it isn't going to really have a lasting effect. So it's a little bit sadder of an ending for a game, but at the same time, I feel like it has a very satisfying feeling to it and allows your characters to really just grow along the way, realizing the whole issue with the system. And then at the very end of the campaign, you can even think about what your character would be doing to try to help change the nation and better it for the people who exist within it.